Hello. Alright, we got a game. I didn't see what it's against. Let's have a quick look. Skaven, hooray. Alright, what have we got here? Okay, we've got a nasty storm vermin. Guard. Okay, they don't have a whole... Oh, they got a movement 10. Okay, they've got a one-turner. Of course. But they only have 11 players as of right now. Good record. Okay, should be a solid game. We're going to give them a lot of money. But I don't often see people use star players as much as we do. I mean, it happens sometimes, but not as much as it could. Okay, there we go. He's using one. Now, I wonder if Skitter is the... I think he might be. I think he might be the assassin, which makes sense against us. Yeah, so the stab could actually be quite nasty. And he's a gutter runner. So I like this from our opponent. I feel like this is a... like a better setup than a lot of people just go with the wizard babe thing, but the wizard's so unreliable. So we'll see how we do. Also, it gives him extra bodies, right? So he could foul, stuff like that. He can protect his gutter runners a bit by not. He can protect his one turner by leaving them off the field. So I think I'd be pretty happy. He doesn't yet have anybody that's really quite made for. He doesn't have a gutter runner that's set up to take down a ball carrier. As of right now. But I'm sure that is to come. Can't believe we have 2 plus agility blitzes, it's ridiculous. Let's go with the offset formation. Oh, we only have 11 players? Did we lose one last game and I didn't realise? I guess we did. Well, that is actually a little unfortunate. So we're actually... I thought we had a spare, but I guess somebody died and I didn't notice. One, two, three, four, 5 stat ups. It's crazy. And at this point, we're just gonna, we're just gonna have fun. It's pretty close to the end of the season. We've had some rough situations, so we're just gonna try and enjoy and not worry as much about the results. Yeah, that's fine. Oops. Okay, I think I'm happy enough with this at least. It's interesting, the off-center setup. Oh, he's got one of the... You don't often see that. I'm not worrying about the ball for now, because it's too deep for him to get, anyway. Ooh, that's quite a nice thing to see. Stuns are great, but he doesn't care about... I can tell you, as a fellow Skaven player, that he does not care about that at all. He's happy to get his guys stunned on the first turn, because it's not like we're going anywhere anyway. They'll be right back, so... It's not really doing us a lot of good. Can he get to this? Maybe. I'm guessing he left. I'd be very surprised if he didn't leave his movement 10 off. Yeah, he did. He can get next to it. I don't think he will, but he could. Yeah, we need full-on removals, and we probably need them especially to keep up with his removals because of the potential for stab and the potential for piling on. But yeah, I think I'm going to play a slightly intentionally looser game than I have the last couple of games. And I don't mean loose in the sense that I'm trying to lose, just loose in the sense that we're not going to be quite so cagey, perhaps. Because I've tried being cagey, and then you make one little slip up, or they just get a couple of good armor breaks on you, and you're screwed. And I think that's probably one of the differences between your players who... Because I definitely feel like I have it within me to get a very solid record with the right team. Probably not with Pro Elves, because they're not really a team that I've got the hang of. But yeah, with the right team, I feel like I have the potential to put on a good run, and I have done before, but it's really tempting to just foul him. It's not necessarily a great idea, but maybe it is. I wonder if he would have fouled, or maybe he's still going to. He's got less assists, but, you know, we're on value 7. I could see him going for it. Plus, it protects this situation a bit more. Yeah, I think he's going to go for it. Oh, no, he already moved. Okay. Alright, so let's bring you... we want to get it on this side, I think. So we'll get you here. Oh, I don't... My foul guy would be this guy, though. Oh, well, he can get in. He can get in. Very nice. KOs we'll take. Let's see. So we'll get you back down here. Get you up here. You in here. I am remembering that we've got to pick up the ball. We'll do that next. Let's look at their perspective here. So this guy's about to get out of here. I don't see them trying anything around there. Maybe. You're actually probably best served where you are. So we're just going to try this just on the off chance. We'll probably get sent off. Okay, a stun means he's not attacking us this turn, which we'll take. And I think I'm happy with that position. He doesn't have a ton of block on the team. Here's his other block. So that's worth remembering. His team is pretty, yeah, where our team is very dodge light, and by very dodge light, I mean we have 0. His team is very, block light, which is, you know, interesting. Probably see this guy blitz for safety. He's got a good record considering, but he's got gutter runners, and they'll get you good records if you can avoid getting broken. But yeah, that's, you know, I was thinking about it after the last game where we turned a victory into a draw by just not realizing that a player had something. And it made me realize that this is one of the disadvantages of table... one of the disadvantages of... oh dear. Of this version over the table version is that... Is he going to foul this? He's probably going to foul this. Retaliation foul. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I should try and finish my thought. One of the disadvantages of this is that once you've said you're going to do a move, there's no going back. There's no saying, "Oh, I didn't realize that wasn't my block. I thought that was my block guy." You wouldn't roll the dice before you had seen that in an actual game. You'd sort of notice and be like, "Oh yeah, of course." You don't do that. I think I'm gonna keep going after this guy. You know, it's a bit of a weird tactic, but I kind of am digging it. One thing we should probably do is cover our side. And the other thing we should do is get a blitz in. Not getting much out of the blitzes so far, apart from that 1 KO, I suppose. Yes. And then you can come up here. You can come in here. I'm just going to take that. Yeah, I think so. Come on, fouling gods, be kind. Oh, they weren't kind at all. Okay. Alright. Yes, this is a new type of pro-off play that we're trying today. So I guess we'll get to see how much he wants to blitz with this guy, because he'll probably bring the guard... He'll have to bring the guard in and bring something else in if he wants to blitz with this guy. Unless he wants to do a 1 dice. Even so, he's going to be probably taking a block next turn if he comes in. So we get to see if he's willing to do that. I bet this guy is going to come down in here. Or in here. And he might put the dodge down in here. Okay, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Ah. Oh, is he gonna just do a dodge blitz? That's quite unusual. Oh, maybe he's gonna do a stab blitz and then try and dodge this guy at the end of the turn. Yeah, that could be what it is. Although, yeah, these guys are here to protect. So he's going to do a stab blitz. These guys are here to protect against a blitz on Skitter. That is my guess. And then the dodge away at the end of the turn to try and free this guy back up so he can start blitzing again. Okay, I was wrong. Okay. Yeah, he's going with the 3+ dodge. I mean, you passed it, so fair play. Arguably, we could try and push up the side here. It's not my favorite thing ever. It might be better off pushing up this side. Or trying to. Let's see. Because we can get a little bit of... if we knock this guy over, we can get a little bit of surround here. I'm going to re-roll that. Okay, we knocked him over. We know there's no Apo there, so that's one guy out, which is nice. Let's see. I'm going to put him here, which might seem weird. But then I'm going to pop this guy here. And this guy here. This guy here. This guy here. This guy here. I don't know why I'm listing each and every one as I move them, but there you go. Let's see. I guess this guy here. He doesn't have a way through here, right? I don't think so. It would be... No, I don't think so. I'm really tempted to try the... get this guy up here. You know what? We're going to try it. Okay. Might foul him, honestly. So we've got a couple of people that could theoretically score. We got 3 people that could theoretically score. We kind of surrounded this gutter in a way to make it hard for him to dodge. Now he does have Dauntless, but it's a very difficult get through to this guy. Maybe I should dodge this guy back first, thinking about it. Well, he'd have fallen over as well, but maybe I'd have preferred this guy falling over here than this guy falling over here. There's a fair call for that. So I think what's going to happen here is I think he's going to not worry about us scoring too much. I think he's going to be more interested in taking out a key player. But we'll see. He may say to himself, you know what, if you want to score, that's cool. You'll give us 4 turns to score against you. That's very much what he's doing here. Very much what he's doing. Hang on, is there some kind of... Oh, he's going to push this guy out. Okay. Sneaky. And then maybe foul this guy. I guess I should have seen that coming, really. And all possible because this guy's here. Might be able to push them both out. Well, no. You'd have to push himself out to do that. Hang on a sec. Oh no. No, yeah, he can just push us into a corner. So I think he'd have... Would he? Well, he wouldn't have been able to push us out. He'd have needed one more guy. Might... Oh, he probably would have dodged this guy across. Or attempted to if he had got the push there, which would have been kind of a cool play, except it does potentially let us... I suppose he doesn't care. He's got a natural one-turner. It's one of the really problematic Skaven things. Hang on, is he not going for... Okay, he's more concerned about protecting this guy. Okay, fair enough. So just see if we can knock this guy down. Probably come back to bite us, honestly. That's kind of all we can do. I think we are going to try and stall it out till turn 8. We'll see if they continue to just sort of swarm this side of the field and try and take out our people. Or if they come and attack the ball, which they certainly have the speed to come back up and make it problematic for us. Okay, looks like he's going for the attack. I mean, I'm sure he can surf some stuff over here because he's got so many guys. Let's see, how would he do it? Push him here and start pushing him up through, maybe? Arguably, it's a lot of work for, you know, what it is. But, I mean, if he can take out a couple guys, maybe it's worth it. Okay, so I think we're probably going to see a foul here. Which is fair enough. Taking out the strength 4 would be a big deal. Where is his... oh, there he is. Okay. He's right there where he needs to be. Don't want to push him here because you'll give away an assist. So yeah, that makes more sense. And then the foul. Been a lot of fouling in this first half. You'd expect it from the Skaven. Okay. Off goes his guy at least. This guy has shadowing as well, so that's something I'm bearing in mind. Could potentially attack here. Oh, but you can't. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah. Oh, that's not quite what we wanted. But it does knock him over. It doesn't free up this guy as much as I'd like. Can't re-roll that in case he comes and attacks, which I feel like maybe he should. I don't know. I don't know if he can get over there enough. He might just... well, we'll see. We shall see. Who can say what the mind of the Skaven contains? Okay, so he is coming over. So we're gonna try and squeeze into the corner next turn, if we can. It kind of depend on how aggressively he is able to cause us issues. Oh, okay. Hang on. What does this mean? Is this just keeping these guys in place? Yeah, okay, I think it is. That's 3 less guys to attack our situation with, though. I assume everybody else might be coming over to the top. Yep. Okay, so he's going after this guy. And he is able to GFI, okay. Not too many issues on his side, I think. Oh, we need Claw. Oh, he's got Tackle! I didn't even realise that. I'm gonna apo that. Because I forgot that he had Tackle. We could be hitting Gutter Runners here. Wow, we just picked that up last game, I guess. Yeah, we did. I totally forgot. Okay, so I think I have a plan here. Disappointing. trying to see if he can finagle this in a way that I don't like. Okay, so if I'm here, and if this guy's here, I think he needs to be here. And then this guy's here. I think we should be okay. Unless he manages to get through there. Which I can't do a lot to stop, unfortunately. I don't know why I'm really moving that guy. I don't think this guy does anything to help. He absolutely doesn't. If he could go a little further, he would. Whoops. Okay. I needed to go after the same guy, obviously. Alright, so it's really going to come down to, can he get in here and boot this off? I believe, unless he's got some other kind of shenanigans. The nice thing is this guy has sidestep, which makes that a little bit more awkward. And this guy... Could I have gone one across? I don't think so, because I'd have left a bottom opening. With two agility guys up here, I feel about as okay as I can about this. I think he could still get us. I think I needed... If Claw hadn't gone off, we could have felt really secure, because we could have popped Claw, like, here. And that would have made things very, very awkward. Or we could have even have popped him here. We just needed one more guy. Okay, so what's his plan? I presume he's going to try and come, you know, dodge through. Okay, he's not. We will just go here. I imagine he'll leave it at the injury. I still wish there was a double, like a doubles is an issue problem with that. So the nice thing here is even if he squeezes somebody in here, we have a handoff at a 2+. Oh, Dauntless, yeah. Probably hit this guy as well. Okay, so we don't have to make a roll even, we can just go in with the thrower. Which I think is what I think he's just deciding that trying to make our 2+, make us make a 2+ is probably not worth it. Is there anything worth hitting here? Arguably, seeing as we don't have to use a reroll, we could do this. No, we have block. Just reminding myself. Because we've had issues in the past. Alright, so that little corner setup there worked out pretty well, as I hoped it would. He didn't... I thought he might come and try for the... I mean, it would have been like maybe a 5-up or something to try and push us off. I actually thought that might be a solid option. Rats, he got his KOs back, and we didn't get our KOs back. That's actually kind of bad, but... What did we expect? It's all good. So we can't cover the back properly here, unfortunately. I don't think we can even sort of half cover it properly. Which is kind of annoying. I guess I'll just put these guys wide, eh? Do we have anybody we'd rather have up than our movement guy? I guess our thrower. Now we just have to hope that he can't dodge through very well. I mean, he could roll a 1 on the catch as well. I mean, you know, there's places this could go wrong, but we're not expecting it. But we'd like it if it did. So yeah, these guys staying out is actually quite problematic. Our strength 4 is quite important, and our sidestep is quite important, so we've got to really cross our fingers that at least one of them comes back. He is not down any players, but he doesn't have any spares. It would have been nice if his KO had stayed out, so at least he was down one player, but like if these rolls had gone the other way around, this would be a much better position, because we could line up everybody along here, which means he's got to go through 2 tackle zones, which is huge, and it means he's a player down in the second half, whereas now it looks like he might be 2 players up and have an easy touchdown. So that's the importance of KO rolls. Of course, if we'd had a Babe, which we were higher team value, so we're not going to, we'd have made those. Extra reroll I don't believe is important. I think he's got 2 or 3 in the bag, yeah. It'd be nice if he used a reroll on the block as well, actually. Because every reroll is important. Yeah, the fact that piling on is just free is really not cool. It's just not cool. It's probably my least... Is it my least favorite skill? Yeah. Yeah, I think it's my least favorite skill. I honestly, I wouldn't mind it, like, at all if you had, like, a double and you get sent off thing. Because obviously it's effectively fouling, so why do they not have that in place? And that way you take a risk every time you do it. And maybe it's worth it, but maybe it's not. Oh, he's got to make a throw. That's exciting. That was no problem, was it? He didn't even make that look tricky. Are we going to see a blitz before he goes? Probably, because he can make it a 3 dice. Oh, he's going to blitz here with the stab. This is a little bit risky, because Lerner. And there we go. Oh, an injury there would have been beautiful. Okay, so that all of a sudden puts the pressure back on him. I don't think that was worth doing, if I'm being honest. I think just rely on your... Okay, that's big. I think probably just rely on your... Do we put our wrestler up there? Yeah, I think so. I'll get back to you in a minute once I finish doing this. And I'll finish my thought. I think this is what we've got to do here. It's a little wild, but I think it is. Okay, yeah. Anyway, I think just rely on your gutter runner to go through. What's he got to do? He's got to do, let's see, we were here, so you got a 3+. It's 3+, 3+, 2+, but he had the reroll in hand, and he's got the built-in reroll. I think I'd have trusted that over the stab. I mean, I know, like, if he hadn't have had to do that one GFI, I'd say do it, because it's stab is like a no-risk maneuver. But he did have to do it, so, you know. Stab would be an interesting rule to be able to, like an interesting skill to be able to pick up. It could be quite interesting. I don't know if it would be kind of broken. I don't think so, because it's not very effective against like half the teams in the league. So I can't imagine people would fill their teams with stab. And I would only assume that certain players could get it. So no blitz. He's got a pretty wide setup here, so he's not trying to score instantly. No. In fact, yeah, definitely not, because this guy is his ball carrier, by the looks of it. Down we go. So now we don't have to make the decision about Apo. We're just gonna die. -1 strength is pretty bad. But you know what, up until this point, our team has led a relatively charmed life on the injury front, so, you know. We sacrificed a lot to get Claw back in the game. We'll see if it's worth it. At this point, I cannot say. I wish I'd remembered that he had the tackle, because we could have, like, in the first half, I'd have put him opposite this guy and tried to blitz him instead. But hey ho. Yeah, see, that's the difference. Like, we got 2 armor breaks and we got 2 stuns. They got 3 armor breaks, a permanent injury, a KO, and a stun. So that's a lot better first round. Admittedly, we should ignore that one, but the KO and a stun, even if you take out the mighty blow, is a lot better than what we got out of our first turn, unfortunately. Not that I'm bitter at all. Okay, so this is going to be tricky now because we're down to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 players. If he doesn't foul. Which he's left this guy, so he might be fouling. Because we've got to bear in mind that they're going to want to score, and they're... Okay, I'm kind of surprised he stayed that far back. I suppose we do have a pretty scary lineup. I'm trying to see if there's a better... I don't think there is. Well, hang on, if I... Yeah. Yeah, I can do this. Oh, that's... No, I can't. Oh boy, if we... This is going to be a push, I guarantee. Okay, it's not. Whew. Suddenly realised that they would have to be the other way around to make it a little safer. Okay, vengeance is ours slightly. I guess we'll put one of these guys on each side. Boy, we are very much lacking in attacking resource or defending resources here. Unfortunately. So he's going to pop him behind Skitter so that he can't run away. Oof. So yeah, we're not making ground on him in terms of injuries. But I suppose at least getting that one means... Oh boy, that's not a pretty picture, is it? Is he just playing... Is he playing for... I mean, maybe he's playing for get them down to like 5 guys, then score a couple of touchdowns. Because I don't feel like he's moving up very far, but I could be wrong. Maybe he's going to move up some, because that's a pretty aggressive defense. I've got him thinking. If he does that, we're not going to use this guy, because I think it's like... arguably a decoy. I'd love to hit him with this guy, but if we take this guy over then... Okay, so that makes things easier. Can we get over there and get a hit here is the question. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 9... No! So we're going boring. We kind of need to take somebody out every turn, unfortunately, but we're not going to because Mighty Blow is not that effective. I mean, it's effective, don't get me wrong, but it's not going to take somebody out every single turn. I kind of need this guy over here, I think. I want to put this guy over the top, but I don't want to as well. So if he wants to kind of push around us, obviously there's not much we can do about that. Except for agility 5, maybe. That's kind of our strongest recourse right now. Oh, I could do with him having a turn where he just does a push. Rather than all the death. I guess piling on means that there's one less guy guarding this side. This guy is doing less with his presence now. Which is something, eh? Alright, so yeah, he's making progress. I assume he's going to kind of blob this up so much that it's going to be very hard to actually get at the ball at all. I think he's probably going to try and score next turn. And the guard being here is a nice move, because it means coming in from the front is going to be very poor. Okay. Geofying it? Probably. No, okay. So we've got that. Which seems like a solid plan if I'm being honest. Who can we get over here? I guess this guy? Oh, can you get... No, you can't. Okay, so how is this working again? Like that, so I would need to be here. Ideally. Or if not, maybe here. Okay, so here it is. I'd like to get somebody in here to make this difficult to catch if it came out. I think we get Spar up. And then it's time to try and make use of this Agility 5. Where did we fail? On the 3+ dodge? So yeah, this is the place where it's... Okay, we tried. I think that was a worthy try. In fact, it was definitely a worthy try. Because if we knock the ball free, we push it this way, and we have somebody that can go grab the ball, and they get to this guy, and this guy is... Honestly, this guy, I might send both of these guys up and have one of them handed off. I don't know. But anyway, we had possibilities. I imagine what he's going to do now is hit us and run the ball in. Especially if he can injure somebody. I think that was a good attempt on the ball though. I don't feel like that was a bad idea at all. Oh, roll a bad block. Go on. You've earned it. So he's going to make this a 3 dice, which tells you that he's definitely going in this turn. Because it puts him in a pretty bad position. Ball defense-wise. Telling you, man, Skaven are just the best at that. There's something about them. Obviously they're armor value 7, so they can die, but they hand it out so hard. Oh, I think he's thinking of handing... Okay, he didn't. I think he was thinking of handing off. So the idea is you score then, we have a lot less guys to defend with, so you have a much better chance of... you know, breaking it free, right? Ay. Tricky. And now he's going to go for a wider setup because he knows we're going to try and sneak it like a 2-turner in or something. But hey, what can we do? We got 1, 2, 3, 4... We've only got... Oh, we've got 6 guys on the field. 3 of them are plus agility. 1 of them's plus strength, and 1 of them is... you know... just very handy. So I can already see where we're going to go, unless he changes things up here. Okay, change things up. That makes things more awkward. Okay, I have a plan. I don't like it, but I have a plan. It involves a 1 dice block against this guy, which seems like it's not going to go well. Unless he's changed anything that... Nope, that's definitely what we're going to do. So this is where we lose it, because this is where invariably, you know, ridiculousness happens. So I think you have to be our thrower. No, you have to be our thrower. Oh, I don't want you to be making that block though. I'd rather somebody... Oh, you could make it. Hang on, we could just do that, right? If I do that, that's +2. Okay, so you're going to come over here. Where are you? You're going to come over here. You're going to come over here. Okay, we have a plan. I don't like it, but... Bribes seems like something we don't really want to give them. Did he just get the best kickoff ever? Wow, he did. Does he have kick? No. He just got an amazing scatter. Okay, fair enough. So that's a 1 dice. So first thing we do is move this over here. Possibly getting in our own way. Very nice. An injury here would not hurt. That doesn't make a lot of sense, does it? Let's see. So where do you go? You go... here. Now we do the world's longest throw. Oh, kind of literally. So 50 plus. Or do we throw it to this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is super dodgy. I think he just failed to catch that twice. Okay. I think it's fair to say this is going to be tricky now. But maybe it's a blessing in disguise. He can certainly remove one of these guys. I feel like he can try and remove both. So you get rid of this guy. And then, yeah, you just try and push. I guess you get like a guy here and a guy here, arguably. Is he not? Is he going to chain push us, or is he not going to chain push us? I'm not sure. He's a good player, so maybe the chain push is too tricky. The nice thing from our perspective is that we theoretically have somebody that can score. It's not who we'd want to have up here. We'd rather have this guy tackling the gut runner. But yeah. The double ones are unfortunate, but we did make the throw, so, you know, who am I to complain? So that gives him an assist. Is he going to chain push, or is he just going to be satisfied with... So he's just going to be satisfied with a 3+. And why not, eh? I mean, we just did a 1-1. He could fail as well. I just don't feel like he's going to. But, you know, stranger things have happened. He hasn't had a lot go wrong this game, but now would be a solid time for them to start going wrong. So in he comes for the ball. Where is it going to go next? To this guy probably? Nah, I don't know actually. This guy's not really safe. Oh, he's just going to... Oh, look at that. No problems. He's just trying to get away from this guy, I guess. Okay, so... he needs to at least move up, because he's not really doing anything of note right now. Do I just try and push here? Yeah. And then we follow to cancel assists. Oh, every time. Oh, that is, that's game there, honestly. Should be anyway. He can do some chain pushing to get this guy free. I mean, it's not game, but it's kind of game. If it had been a tackle with our tackle guy, we obviously would have knocked him over there. Should I have tried the... What would that be? 4+? Hang on. Yeah, that would be 4+ to try and get in this way. Maybe. But honestly, with 4 dice and you've got block and they don't have block, it's not it wasn't a terrible idea to go with this guy, and obviously I didn't have to roll any extra dice for that, whereas I've got to roll a 4+ just to get in there. So you're probably using your reroll on that, which means you only have 2 dice to get him over. So he's kind of working out how he's going to do this. This guy being strength 4 is quite nice. How's he gonna roll? So it looks like he's gonna push in here. This guy will move across. And then the other guy's gonna slip through, because all he needs is a push here. Sorry, it's confusing me here. Okay, this guy's coming in. Push here. I'm trying to work out what the plan's gonna be. Is he just gonna try and surf us or something? Looks like he wants to get this guy down. Nope. Just going for the push. Okay, so he's going to surf us. I assume. Oh, that's 2 dice against. Well, it's getting spicy in here, at least. Is he just going to try and run out of here? That would be very Skaven, because it'll work. He's got 1 dice there, which does make things a lot easier, so I think he's considering it. Okay, okay. Oh, that would push onto the ball. I don't know if we want that. Hey, there is a lot to consider here. I think we've got to do it and see what happens. And then we need to stay. Okay, that's pretty solid. That's not as solid, but it does release us. Kind of, right? Not as much as we'd like. Was that the wrong move? Here's where we get intercepted by a lineman. Alright, pro-elves pro-elving. Okay, now where could you get to? Theoretically there. Oh boy. Do I come back? I don't think so, because he can easily knock this guy out. Oh, but he can, yeah, he can easily knock this guy out, totally. Oh dear. Okay. You know, we were close, right? We made a game of it. We almost agility 5'd our way out of that. And we used our pro-elf catching skills. Unfortunately, this is a pretty easy get. I'm kind of wondering if I should have put him here now, but then he just pops him off the field. I think overall that was a pretty good turn, and I don't know if I'd have done it much different. Knocking this guy over would have been absolutely huge, because if I knock this guy over, I have 2 guys here and I just go here. So I think not knocking him over was ultimately... because I felt like I could get up here, and I was right in that sense, but Leaving an assist here, it was just too much of a problem to overcome. Could I have come backwards? Maybe, but I've only got 2 turns left, so you got to bear in mind that I don't have time to push forwards again. Or I have to bear in mind that. You don't have to bear in mind anything. Oh, he's got to reroll that. Oh, okay. What am I missing here? Why is he not rerolling that? Is he gonna try and surf it? Okay, he's gonna try and surf it. So he's gonna get this guy maybe here? And then surf the ball off. Of course, if something goes wrong with it, we could score. Although we're out of rerolls, so scoring has got harder. Come on, double 1 for me. That'd be kind of a surprise. Silly rats. Okay, so, and then of course we get to see where the ball goes. He's got... So he got it off, obviously. Now what happens? Where is it going? Oh no. Well, I guess that's that, unfortunately. Let's try and make it so he has to score next turn, eh? I think that should be enough to make him score this turn. He's going to have to be a brave soul to not go for it. Oh man, I wish we had some block or something. Interesting. I'm kind of curious. I mean, hang on, I don't have it turned on. Let's turn it on for a minute. Does it come out of sounds? Okay, well at least he at least he owned up. So now we just need to riot. Because I don't have enough guys to push this. Good news is we only actually permanently lost one person here. Well, maybe it's too soon to say that. Alright, who needs an... Okay, you need one. Let's try and make this as... There you go. Oh, hey, Victoire. Yeah, elfing away to another loss. Honestly, I can't. My opponent did play well. Hey, it worked. I think that's the guy that we got. Is it? Let's see, SPP. Yeah, that's the guy we just got. That's why you try and get a vanity pass over trying to get an injury on the last turn. But yeah, I mean, ultimately, he played well. I think we played decently, honestly, but his casualties rolls accelerated. Ours kind of stalled out, and obviously he had a couple extra players. We did have some nice stat ups, and we tried to make use of them. But until some of these stats get until these guys get block or dodge or anything, it's they're still very kind of flimsy. And we use a bunch of rerolls just on the odd one that you roll here or there. So what do we get? Do we get block? Hang on, this is an agility 5. I think we get dodge on this one first. I think we get our first dodger. If it was a strength 4, we'd get block. But now this guy is slippery and maybe can score some stuff. Who knows? We did lose a thrower. I mean, you could technically play with a strength 2 thrower because it doesn't affect his throwing game, but I mean, how much do we really try and throw anyway? Especially with the throwers, like we usually pick up the ball with them and that's all they do, so arguably having the throwers is kind of a waste of time. We must have been missing somebody. Who was not here? Was it one of our basic linemen I think was missing and I didn't realize it? I kind of want to go back to the video now and look. I might do that, because I thought I was looking at a whole team. But then when we got in game, we only had 11, so I'm kind of curious what happened there. Because that 12th man would have been very big. But maybe I'm just misremembering. Yeah, if we don't face dwarfs, he could be very, very handy. He will be our main, like, threat in the backfield of teams. We'll probably just throw him around there and kind of say, hey, you can keep hitting him if you like, but you're going to have to commit 2 or 3 people to stop him from scoring. So, we shall see. Anyways, Victoire, as per usual. I don't know if you just rolled in, but unfortunately, I'm about to roll out. Yeah, exactly. Agility 5 with with dodge and the Nerves of Steel, I mean, good luck stopping him scoring. I mean, you just need tackle or block or something. If he gets block, he'll be a menace. But yeah, I am heading out, and we will try again. I mean, at least this team is fun statistically. They have all sorts of weird stuff going on. Got a nice compliment for our catcher here. He is a bit of a menace. He kind of allows our blitzers to do their thing, so I think it is kind of nice to have him hitting, and then the blitzers can be more utility. If they both had blodge, I think this team would be looking pretty sweet, but you know, maybe in time. Yeah, see you soon, Victoire, and see you soon, everybody, and bye for now.